Hey guys, welcome to another weekly market review session. Let's get straight into it. Okay, so again, disclaimer, this is not financial advice, and any views, opinions, or references we may make is just our own opinions and on our social media. Okay, so let's take a look at the charts. I've got some interesting things to share with you guys on what happened last week in the markets and where it can possibly go for the upcoming week. Okay, so what happened last week? So if we go into Finviz, and have a look last week in the S&P 500, take a look at the one-day performance on stocks. Mostly or most of the time, when markets have been going up, it's always been due to our big tech. Okay, so been due to our big tech, our Microsoft, our Apple, Google, Meta, Amazon, Tesla. These have been the guys that have been pulling up the markets. But I think last week, we saw other sectors, okay, like your financials, your healthcare, industrials, all these guys were starting to pick up as well. And you can see overall the market is green and overall it has been catching up. So this rally, like I mentioned earlier, has been led by all your big tech stocks and techs in general. But now it seems like your other stocks like financial sectors, healthcare sectors, they are also picking up. And the rotation of money seems to be flowing into those sectors. Okay. Now, if we take a look at the charts, okay, I want to look at SPY first. Okay. You can see again, as I've been saying, we are on a bullish uptrend. Okay, if I draw very clearly, you can see it for yourself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and we are in this very nice bullish uptrend for ourselves. Okay, now I mentioned earlier that I still feel we are a little bit overextended. So if I draw my Fib and Fibonacci, can very clearly see, okay, we are overextended. We have hit my 424 or 425 levels on the SPY. Okay, but because there's this rotation into the new sectors like financials and healthcare, the markets may, or SPY may go up a little bit more. Where it might go up to, so we can see very clearly over here, this is the previous point, okay, is about 431 to 429. Okay, so we may move up a little bit more to the 429 and 431 levels for the SPY. So for this week, that may happen. Reason being, last week on Friday, we did see our other stocks start to catch up, okay, in other sectors. And it's become very clear that markets are overextended, but it may move up a little bit more. So it may hit here, 429, 431, and then come back down, okay? Or what it might do, okay, it might go up a little bit, okay, trap a lot of individuals or cause a lot of FOMO, okay? And then after that, come back down for a pullback for itself. Okay, now I don't believe that markets will crash or anything like that, but I definitely think that it will go sideways or have a pullback. And that is normal in any uptrend. Okay, in any uptrend, it should pull back, it should come down. This is healthy for a normal uptrend. Okay, so this is for the SPY. Now, if we go and see on QQQ, okay, so for this weekly market update, guys, I'm going to go through all our indexes, all our charts. Okay, so if we go for QQQ and I draw my Fib, again, you can see we already hit the 352 level. It is testing here. We had a bit of pullback the moment it hit. Okay, and then it went up and now it is slightly above. Okay, so it might do a trap and trap a lot of individuals before it pulls back or chops sideways for one another. So as I mentioned, this rally has been led by tech, and if you look at tech, okay, if you look at tech, you can see it starting to slow down. Okay, give me a minute. All right. So you can see tech as well, as of last week on Friday, starting to slow down already. Okay, it was up only about 0.75%, but your SPY and your Dow Jones, okay, your Dow Jones up by 2.15%, and SPY also up by 1.45%. So again, maybe a rotation into your financials, your industrials, your healthcare stocks, okay, and those guys may be going up as well. So the markets are still bullish. If you're looking to do long positions for yourself, I would suggest looking into those sectors of stocks, your financials, your healthcare, your industrials. These will be the ones that are poised or positioned for better movement and growth for their prices. Okay, now next one I want to check out. So IWM, so basically your small cap stocks, okay, your Russell 2000. You can see that it's been nicely going in this channel. Okay, it's been nicely going in this channel. And what happened is that we had a breakout of it, right? There was a breakout last week, okay, a breakout on Friday, and we may continue to move up. Right? So as I mentioned, your small cap stocks, okay, your small cap stocks, your other sectors, these are the guys that can possibly keep on moving. Okay, so for the Russell 2000, again, if you want to find out what stocks, you can just Google Dow Jones as well. You can go ahead and Google for yourself. Okay, all right. And if you see for Dow Jones, okay, very clear, if I draw a downtrend line, very clear. If I draw a downtrend line for Dow Jones, you can see that again, if it breaks, okay, if it breaks around my 340 level, then there is room for it to go higher. And of last week, you can see that on Friday, it actually had a gap up for itself. Okay, so what stocks or am I referring to that you can possibly look at? So things like, for example, Boeing. Okay, Boeing can possibly continue up further on the charts. Okay, so Boeing already, you can see, broke my trend line, went up above even higher, did a retest, and then went up even higher. So again, Boeing, possible for it to continue for itself. Okay, you can see it moving. Another one was Delta Airlines as well. Okay, you can see moved up very nicely for our prices. Okay, so Boeing, Delta Airlines, all these are other stocks that you can possibly be on the lookout for this week. Okay, if you are considering long positions for yourself. But just remember, overall market is extended. Your tech stocks are very extended. I would not focus on that if I'm looking for long positions. I would focus rather on the other stocks like your financials, your industrials, and your healthcare stocks. Okay, your small cap stocks can also apply as well. All right. Now, again, like I told you, for seasonality wise, the month of June, normally a month of pullback. So I would be aware. And then you can see on SPY 20-year, the seasonality, normally the month of June is the worst or one of the worst months for the year over a 20-year period. Okay. So just be on the lookout and be aware of this. Now, for Forex Factory, if we go and have a look, this week, relatively not too much or relatively a quiet week. We don't have any CPI data that's coming out. We don't have any Jerome Powell that is speaking. So relatively a better week. Markets may have or move a lot clearer and a lot better. Okay, so again, if you look throughout the week, only on Thursday, we have unemployment claims, but this is before market opens, and that's it. Okay, so relatively a quiet week, nothing for us to worry too much about. Okay, so this is how we go about the markets this week. But as I always say, down here in the community, despite the volatility, despite whatever the market throws at us, we have a proven system that is able to help people get consistent results for themselves. Okay, get consistent results for themselves in this kind of market. Okay, so let me stop my screen and share with you how these guys are doing it. Okay, guys, so these are the results from last week. Literally, our guys, okay, you got Aloysius over here killing it. Again, Apple, AMD, literally in about 6 minutes, making about 9 to 10% for himself. Keith over here for his portfolio, making about close to 20% in 16 minutes. Fantastic. Lillian on Alibaba, making about 14%. Incredible. They all just follow a proven system. Whether the markets are going up or down, they are able to make consistent returns regardless. Okay, so you can see Raj, one of our newer members as well. I think this is pretty incredible. One day, an overnight trade, making 40% and close to about $900. For those of you who are in Singapore, this is about 1,000 plus SGD. Okay, how incredible is it, guys, that literally in one day you can make $1,000 for yourself and your portfolio? That is the kind of passive income that is possible with this skill set. And that is the whole point of the 1K a day club that you can see over here. Okay, so very incredible by Raj, just holding for overnight trade, and he's made close to $1,000 for himself. Okay, Nvidia by Martha, fantastic trade that she did. Okay, 20 minutes in and about 22%. So really incredible. I got Chris over here. Her Apple calls making about 30 cents, 30%. Fantastic. Martin over here, 48%. Really incredible. It doesn't matter if you have a big portfolio or small portfolio. You can see for all of these guys, whether they have a big portfolio or small portfolio, they are able to generate good returns for their portfolio. Okay. So again, if you are not part of our free channels yet, please go ahead and do so. On my left-hand side, you have our Discord channel. This is where I post weekly market update and review videos. Okay, you can see the link over here, bit.ly/IWC Discord. The QR code is over here. Now, on my right, we've got our Instagram page, bit.ly/IWC Insta. You can scan the QR code over here to join it. Now, for the Instagram page, we do post our spotlight of the week, certain stocks that we are looking at, and we do tell you guys on a technical perspective where are the possible levels it can go to if it moves up or down. Okay, so please go ahead and join these two fantastic channels. We've got amazing resources here that can aid in your trading or just improve your overall knowledge when it comes to trading. Okay, so with that, I came to the end of my slideshow and video. Take care, guys. Stay safe in the markets for this week, and I will see you next week.